I am having dinner at an employee village, or what has been popularly termed as a labor camp. Now, there has been a lot of negative news about labor camps in the Gulf region, but I wanted to visit one for myself. This is what I saw. Let's start at the beginning. To get the full experience, I spent the night there. Since it was Ramadan, the roommates and I woke up at 3 a.m. to head down for suhoor, the last meal before we start our fast. Well, that woke me up. So I've just finished cleaning up before we go to breakfast. Now, I want to lay something out like right from the get-go. So in order to prevent overcrowding, they've dispersed the bathrooms throughout the rooms, and there are 6 people per washroom. And there were people there, but not for a second did I feel like it was crowded. Right, boss? High five. All right, guys, so we're barely woken up. This is where we get the food just before we start the fast. Maybe I can grab a nap before we go to work, but yeah, just one. Thank you. So far, everything seems to be organized and smooth, but it's only been an hour. Let's see how the rest of the day goes. Okay, so breakfast is done, and it's a responsibility on each individual to clean up their plates and put them back once they're done. I'm gonna go grab a seat, have my tea, hopefully things kick in. Then we're gonna go pray right after that, then get ready for work. There is a mosque on site for the Muslims here, and there's a shuttle that takes other religious communities to their places of worship, such as the Sikh temple, the church, wherever they need to go. Alhamdulillah, just finished up our prayers, the morning prayers, Fajr prayers. Now time to get ready for work and get on with the day ahead. We're going to be going through training and some of the work that we do. And I got to be honest with you. So far, we've slept, had breakfast, washed up. And look, growing up and seeing what the media says about, workers' villages, labor camps, whatever you want to call them. You have a perception, a very negative perception, overcrowdedness, dirt, not access to cleaning facilities. And I have to admit, it's been good, for lack of any other term. Yeah, it's just been good. People seem to be happy and taken care of and relaxed, and this is only me just getting started, But in all honesty, I've been comfortable. At the crack of dawn, I joined the employees to go to the training grounds for my first day on the job. Did you have to go to the school on your first day? What was it like for you? Just good? I think it's gonna be good for me too. Where did you get the gloves? Oh, not looking good on my first day. Now we're in the training school where everyone gets training in 3 areas before they actually go out into the sites and begin their practical work. That is carpentry. So now I move on from carpentry. That is masonry. Oh, I get it. It's bricks. Bricklaying, I think. I see bricks, so I'll just say go there. Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to work we go. I'm ruining this whole job. And steel fixing. Now we're in the steel fixing area. So this is where we learn about the steel work that's done, where the concrete is actually poured into these steel frames that build up the building. The second thing is someone may come and join this company as a carpenter, but that doesn't mean they want to be a carpenter for the rest of their lives. So if they want to grow and advance within the organization, they would come here to build up their skill sets, to learn how to be a foreman, etc., etc. All right, now we're stopping for the day. The work day during Ramadan is from 6 till 12:30, and there's a reason for that. It's called the midday cut. So by UAE labor law, workers are not supposed to be working under direct sunlight. So after Ramadan, they have a 3-hour break from 12 till 3. And then they come and continue the work after that, where the conditions are a lot more comfortable for them. But anyway, we're gonna head back to the village now, gonna get a shower, freshen up, maybe take a little bit of a nap. Then we're gonna go and do activities, show you some of the facilities in the village, and get ready for the iftar meal. This is your daughter, yeah? How old?
3 years.
3.
Yes.
Yeah, this one, Khalifa, 9 years old. Abdullah, 7.
One of my favorite things so far is getting to know my roommates, their families, and all their amazing stories.
Where's the laundry? Backside? I need to find it. I don't know where it is. Yeah, guys, thanks so much, yeah? All right, so I hear there's a laundry service here, so I'm gonna go get my clothes cleaned, and I hear there's a lot to do in the village itself. All right, let's go. Ping pong, billiards, gym.
The gym and the cinema room were 2 things I can honestly say are a surprise to me, given everything I've read and heard about employee villages.
I'm in a room called the residence guest room. Now what happens here is any of the employees who live here at the village, if they have a family or friend visiting in town who come here to the village to spend time with them, they can stay in this room and spend a night here before they head back. You know, if you were to ask me literally a few hours before I came to this workers' village, of all the facilities, the last thing I think they would offer is something like this. Is a place for your family and loved ones to come and be able to spend the night with you. And for me, that is above and beyond. Anytime they want.
Anytime.
All right, anytime they want. All right, this is probably one of the biggest things and issues of concern, is the matter of the passport. It was said that they would be held hostage because the employer would be actually in control of their passport, so they couldn't leave, they couldn't go back home. So here you have individual lockers where each of the individual workers has access and a key to their passport. This is literally called a passport room, and they have the right to come anytime and take their passport. It is always under their control. If they want to take it tomorrow and get on a flight back home, they have every access and every right to do so by law. Very, very important. And anyone who doesn't do that is breaking the law. And that is something that I need to make clear. Now, do people break the law? That is another case. But this is how it should be implemented. Passports should be protected, and passports should be in the hands and be accessible to the people who have the passport 24 hours a day. Now we're in a really cool space called the Operatives Education Center. And this is a place that offers the employees here at the village a chance to advance in their careers. It's got computers, books, courses, and you know, anyone in this world, no matter what organization they join, no matter what job they have, they want to grow, they want to advance in their career, they want to get better, and this place gives them the opportunity to do that. So when I joined the workforce, in my welcome bag was a hairdressing permit. What that means is that every employee gets a free haircut and a shave once a month, and it's done on a token system. So you would go to the barber token counter, you would give them your card, and then you would go to the barber and get a free haircut and a free shave. Pretty cool. How are you? Good? Nice to meet you. Token. Just لحية.
I'm finding that in this moment, as I'm sitting in a barber chair, that I have to actively remind myself of where I am. And I realize just how much can be achieved when companies simply take care of their employees.
I was invited by the crew to play a volleyball game before iftar. Oh! Right before iftar, burn off all the fat and then put it back on again. Everyone, peace signs. 1, 2. All right, come on, guys. All right, it's 2 minutes till 7. I am showered, I am changed, and I'm heading to the Indian kitchen for dinner with my roommates. I am starving, really, really hungry, and I hear the food is great.
Now, in this employment village, there are 8 kitchens that cater to different demographics and their cuisines.
What's up, guys?
So essentially, everyone's unique tastes are catered to.
Thank you. Ooh! I got biryani. It's gonna be a good night. And mine too. Hey, my friends. This is our last meal together.
Last?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat and then I have to go home. Today has been incredibly inspiring for me to work alongside these amazing human beings who are working to provide a better life for their families back home and to build this country into the country that it is today. And I've been a part of an employee village run by an organization that follows the laws, that goes above and beyond to make sure that their employees, the workers who are building this country, are happy. And this shouldn't be the exception. This should be the standard. But unfortunately, there are going to be organizations that try and break the law. There are going to be organizations that try and take shortcuts to save money at the suffering and the expense of the people who have come to work here. But I believe that no country and no organization has the right to treat their employees with nothing less than the respect and the care and the dignity that they deserve. And this organization, this employee village, shows us exactly how to do that. Much love, and God bless you all.